Our Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he comes among a people who were boasting about their language. The language was the boast. Their eloquence, their poetry. They said, we are an eloquent people. We are the Arabs. And the rest of the world is ajam, dumb, compared to us. They boasted. They would ask, this is you, in your language, you ajami, how many words have you got for a horse in your language? Synonyms for a horse. Oh man, so maybe half a dozen. He says, you see, we can give you 100 in our language. He says, how many words, synonyms you have for a sword? Oh, anybody would say half a dozen. He said, you see, in my language I can give you 100. So you see, we are the eloquent people and you people are all dumb, ajam. So among such a people when he comes along, the greatest miracle that he gave was the Qur'an. That the language of the Qur'an in the first instance was beating the people. And they realized, people with sense, that this is not poetry, this is not prose, this is something beyond our understanding, and people accepted the faith. But let me tell you what a non-Muslims, they have to say about the Quran and its eloquence. A.J. Arbery, an Englishman who translated the Holy Quran into English, in his preface he says, whenever I hear the Quran chanted, he's a foreigner. He had just learned Arabic. Arabic is not his mother tongue. And he says, whenever I hear the Quran chanted, meaning beautifully recited, it is as though I'm listening to music. Underneath the flowing melody, there is sounding all the time the insistent beat of a drum. It is like the beating of my heart. You can't help vibrating on the wavelength of the Quran. Then Reverend Bosworth Smith, a Christian missionary, he wrote a book on Muhammad and Mohammedanism. In his book he says about our Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Holy Quran, he says, illiterate himself, an ummi, scarcely able to read or write, he was yet the author of a book, which we do not agree, that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not the author of the book. He says, according to his belief, understanding that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the author of this book. He says, he is yet the author of a book, which is a poem, a code of laws, a book of common prayers, and a Bible all in one. And is reverenced to this day by a sixth of the whole human race as a miracle. As a miracle of purity, of style, of wisdom and of truth. It is the one miracle claimed by Muhammad. His standing miracle, he called it. And a miracle indeed it is. Without doubt, it is a mu'jiza. An enemy testifies that this is a miracle indeed.